Hopkinsville, now Christian County. Clarksville, you're not under a severe thunderstorm warning. The western part of the county is. But Hopkinsville, you're 73, and you've got a severe thunderstorm warning your way for the next few hours. So we've got a volatile setup that we're going to continue with over the next couple of hours here. This is a look at the warnings right now that we have in play for us this morning. And right now, it's this cluster. And again, the good news on some of this is that back over in Christian County, the warning was allowed to be extended as a severe thunderstorm warning and not as a tornado warning. So we'll watch that. A couple of counties have just been cleared from the severe thunderstorm warnings at the top of the hour. But right now we've got Trigg County and back over around the Cadiz area where the severe thunderstorm warnings and the tornado warnings will continue for the next little bit. So we'll take another look at radar here and put rain and the radar data in. Ton of lightning with this. And actually, as we speak, unfortunately, it does look like now the tornado warning is now going to be extended in the Hopkinsville and back over into Christian County. So those of you in the Christian County area, your weather alerts went off a moment ago for the severe thunderstorm warning. We now have the tornado warning that has just gone into effect for Hopkinsville. So there is a view from our camera out of Hopkinsville. This does include a little sliver of Hopkinsville back over to Pembroke and just north of Oak Grove, and then back over to the Cadiz area there for us this morning. So the rain's coming down. That's not the heaviest of it. The heavy part of the rain is on the way for you here in the next few minutes. So again, severe thunderstorm warning out. There's a look at some of the hail that continues to show up with this. These are the warnings right now for those of you in Christian County, Elkton, back over near Todd County for us this morning. And then this extends back down into Montgomery County and a little part of Stewart County here, and then really all of Henry County under a severe thunderstorm warning. It also includes the northern part of Benton County there. So those of you in Houston County, those of you back over into the Waverly area, be on the lookout. Some of this is getting ready to slide your way. There's another look at rain, and the lightning has also been extremely impressive with all of this morning. Over 23, and just in that side of that red box. So this isn't the whole view. Just inside of that red box, my friend, we've got over 2,300 lightning strikes. So even if you don't have strong winds maybe at your house, or the storm warning isn't at your house, those of you within this area here, no matter the location, you've got some heavy rain, you've got a big electric show that is happening there at the moment. So I want to give you another look at what's happening with rotation through here and to show you why this has now been extended into Christian County, and it's right in through here right now. Got a couple of areas, but this would probably be the biggest area where we're seeing a little bit of the rotation back over near Lafayette for us this morning. That's Lafayette, Kentucky, over near Oak Grove. This storm continuing now to move here northeast at about 50 to 60 miles per hour. So we give you a storm path on this: Westbrook, Pembroke, Tabernacle, Elkton, Allensville, all areas downstream that if you are downstream of this, go ahead and take cover. Grab the iPad, grab the phone so that you've got a way to get weather information in an instant, and stay with us. We're broadcasting live right now on NewsChannel 5 and on NewsChannel 5 Plus, and we'll stay with you through this warning this morning. So tornado warning now out for Christian County. Let me get the latest update here from our friends of the Weather Service on the expiration time on this particular warning right now. But the volatile situation through here, we've got these storms, and they're racing northeast right now at around 70 miles per hour. And the one in Hopkinsville even picked up a little bit more steam at about 75 miles per hour. If there's something that's good, that's a part of this process at the moment, radar indicated. So when we look at rotation here, one of the things that they can do as far as issuing a tornado warning, sometimes it's your friendly personnel with the emergency management who have been trained to be storm spotters who may actually see this, and they are really our eyes and ears on the ground of what's happening. But for the moment, this is a radar indicated tornado, but you know, we've had quite a few of those radar indicated ones that actually ended up producing damage out there. So let's go in a little closer. we'll take this off and kind of identify a few of the streets through here for you this morning. And right now through here, there's Lafayette. So we're right around State Highway 117. There you see I-24. So I-24 near Beverly, back over near Herndon. So again, you've got a little red, little green right through here. This is where we may be seeing a little bit of rotation right now as this thing races northeast here at around 70 to 75 miles per hour. So if you are in these communities, if I'm calling out your communities right now, go ahead, take cover. Beverly, Herndon, Churchill, Westbrook, back over near the Caskey community, and I'm going to go in and even identify a few more of these streets. So we've got back over near Woolsey Road, G.R. Adams Road, back over near Masonville, Beverly Road, Pat Martin, Locust Grove Road, Miller's Mill Road, Bill Barnett Road, Mount Vernon Church Road. If I have called out your street name here, you, my friend, go ahead and take cover until we give you the clear on this particular storm cell. Right now, we've got rotation through here, and again, where you see the red and the green through here this morning, this is where there may be some areas of rotation. So at the moment, you've got G.R. Adams Road striped, Bridge Road. Just down from that, if you are downstream from this, here are a couple of other roads where you need to be on the lookout. There is 41 that would take you near Fort Campbell, back over near Long Pond Road, John Rivers Road, Fidello Road, Pools Road. There are some areas downstream where this tornado warning may be an impact for you. There you see a little bit north there of the St. Elmo community, but Pembroke, Fairview, all locations downstream where there may be the possibility of this storm cell pushing your way. And again, this is moving at highway speed. So with the newer warning for Christian County, it's at about 75 miles per hour. And I'm actually going to have to move this out just a little bit more to get you a better storm path on that. But again, the one for Christian County, the estimated storm cell is moving at about 75 miles per hour. So think about a car on the interstate with normal interstate speed at 70 miles per hour. So downstream, Hopkinsville, Pembroke, Elkton, Russellville, Auburn, Franklin. Should it hold together, those of you in Warren County and back over to Bowling Green? Here's another look at our camera view as we continue to monitor the situation here from Hopkinsville right now. You are 72 degrees at the hour. Let me give you a full view of this particular site, and we'll take off the precept data and just show the entire camera view for you at this time. So Hopkinsville, you are part of the area under a tornado warning. A storm cell right now moving in at about 75 miles per hour. This is our camera just across the way from the Criminal Justice Building. Now, it's raining right now in Hopkinsville, but again, that rain is much heavier as you get back to the west. You can look at the flags there. Throughout the course of the day, the flags and the winds will blow at about 5 to 10, but during some of these storms, 60, 65 miles per hour, may have hail that show up with this as well. Speaking of that, let me go back to radar and give you a look and see what we're seeing, what just may be hail potential here right now. And it shows up a little bit. Still not as impressive as what we were seeing back over near Gleason around Martin and back over near Weakley County, but still, that's some pretty strong hail, and if it's coming down within a strong thunderstorm, you may have a little stronger speed with some of that. So you're looking at hail that may be at a $50 size or more through this area here, and I've put that kind of that path there on the higher core of that. If you went just outside of that, still some pretty nice size hail there for us that may be penny size or nickel size hail throughout this community this morning. So I need all of you all to stay weather aware as we go through the course of the day. There is the radar view, and let me give you the entire area right now. And with this, you can see that what we're watching right now is to the northwest of Nashville. So there's some rain starting to move into parts of Metro Nashville for us this morning. Those of you in the Robertson County area, back over to Springfield, got some heavier rain, but it's just west of you where these storms have been stronger. Overnight, we had numerous severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings over Missouri, back over in Arkansas, and during the course of News Channel 5 this morning, between 5 and 8 this morning, we talked about the fact that as these storms were moving to the east, the tail end of those severe storm cells could clip part of our area, and that's what we're watching. Stay weather aware all day. Any of these storms have the possibility of being strong to severe, and one could give you a little quick spin-up rotation just like that. So all modes of severe weather are a possibility today with damaging wind, hail, the possibility of tornadoes, and then the heavy downpours may lead to some flash flooding for us overnight. But this cell here, this line is racing east-northeast here at around 65 and at times racing as fast as 75 miles per hour. Once this cluster comes through, some of the models show another little line that may run along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line late morning, early afternoon. And then the models actually pull this out and give us a little decent sunshine. On the downside, sunshine warming us up to between 85 and 90 will only further to help destabilize the atmosphere ahead of the bigger round tonight. So for the afternoon, scattered showers, scattered storms, but I really need you to be aware all day. And then tonight between 10 p.m. and 7 o'clock. That's when the storm threat is going to be the highest for us out there. So yeah, we're talking storms and severe weather and tornado warnings right now. But again, that threat could be higher for all of us overnight tonight. So through the course of the day, be mindful of that. I know some folks, you got church plans this morning. You're trying to maybe do a little barbecuing earlier today or get some late time in for you today. But still, just have a way to get weather information. Behind this, we can see a little bit more activity that's developing. So at the moment, though, no severe storm warnings with what we're watching over Missouri. So there are some flash flood warnings there because they've got rain now on top of the rain they had a little earlier in the night. It's this cluster here. So there is the mid-state and south central Kentucky. So Nashville rain, Murfreesboro cloud cover, Franklin cloud cover, but Clarksville now, all of Montgomery County now under a severe thunderstorm warning, and that warning has now been extended in parts of Dickson County and into parts of Robertson County. So Dickson County, of course, Dickson and the Charlotte community. Those of you in Robertson County would be back over near Springfield. It also includes a little part of Cheatham County as well. So bring this in. So Ashland City, you may get some heavy rain, but you're just outside of the severe thunderstorm warning. But those of you in Pleasant View, you've got the severe thunderstorm warning. And so those of you downstream, White House, you're on the edge of this. White House, part of it sits in Sumner County, part of it is in the Robertson County area. For those of you in Portland, downstream, Hendersonville, Castellan Springs, Gallatin. And Gallatin, you had a little bit of rain earlier this morning, but we'll watch for this downstream to see if some of the stronger storms may hold together, push your way, and even the northern part of Davidson County. So right now, this does not include Davidson County, but you see that little area there in Cheatham County. So all we need to do is to have that little area there continue to slide east here to impact maybe, let's say, back over near Rivergate Mall, back over near Ridgetop. And Ridgetop, the city is actually in Robertson County, but that drive up Dickerson Road to get you into Ridgetop, you're just outside of the warning right now, but we'll watch to see if the Cheatham part of this county part of this storm may be extended your way. So let's get you back in and look at some rotation that may be showing up on the northern part of this storm cell here. And right here, this is what we're watching right now. So let me go back to my Hopkinsville camera for just a moment, see what we're noticing. Oh, look at that rain and how heavy it is coming down over Hopkinsville right now, 72 degrees. I'm going to go back. I'm going to bring you back to this wide view in a moment. But a moment ago, the rainfall amount was under 1/10 of an inch. So the rain is coming down at a very heavy clip. You see the lightning there. So those of you in Hopkinsville, you not only have this strong storm, you've got a tornado warning right now. So we'll continue to watch this. If you're in Todd County, you're downstream from this, so part of this is on the way to you as well. But very heavy rain. All right, so we are watching Hopkinsville right now. And we've got reports that there may be a possible tornado on the ground in Hopkinsville for us right now. I don't know if our friends in the bag may be able to take a moment and take control of that camera for a second and then just spin it around there for me, and I'll go back to radar in a second. But again, so we've got the possibility of a tornado on the ground out of Hopkinsville for us right now. Some very heavy rain continuing to move through this area. Let me go back in, see if I can get you a quick update on what I'm seeing from some of the sources here. And let's see here. If you all would just kind of pan both directions here for just a moment to see if we can see anything else on the edge of this. So right now, we're looking at the Criminal Justice Building. They'll take control and pan this around to see if we're able to see anything else. But do have one report of a possible tornado on the ground back over in Hopkinsville and back over near Christian County. I've got one storm spotter saying 70-mile-per-hour wind near U.S. Smokeless Tobacco. So those of you who are hometown folks up that way, you know the Smokeless Tobacco Shop, U.S. Smokeless Tobacco. So that's in Hopkinsville. A spotter there reporting winds at around 70 miles per hour. So right now, we don't necessarily see anything as far as rotation from this particular viewpoint. But again, through here, my friends in Hopkinsville, I need you to take cover right now. So let me get you back to radar for a second, and if y'all will keep checking that camera for me there. So right now, we've got Hopkinsville under the tornado warning. The tornado warning, I will say, has now been extended into Todd County. So those of you in Elkton, Kentucky, go ahead, take cover. Grab the iPhone, grab your iPad, grab whatever you need to listen to me while you get into your safe place. Safe place would be a lower home floor, the home of the house. If you've got an upstairs, downstairs, go downstairs. If you happen to have a basement, then go into the basement. Got a one-level house, then find a room in the interior part of your house. What we're trying to do is to give you 4 inside walls, and that means that if you've got a wall with a window, that's an outside wall. If you've got a wall that on the other side is another room of the house, that's an inside wall. Grab a pillow, grab the bike helmet. In the event stuff starts to fall, you need a way to protect yourself. So go ahead, get the family in to your safe place right now. Right here, there are a couple of spots where there may be a little bit of rotation, and there we go from Pembroke and back over near Fairview as this storm cell continues now. And again, it's been racing highway speed here for us this morning. Here's another look at just rain and radar for us right now, and this rain is very heavy. So even outside of the tornado-warned storm, there is heavy rain falling all over Christian County and now moving into the Elkton area of Todd County. Just a little further south of that, we have a host of severe thunderstorm warnings right now. And those severe thunderstorm warnings, we talked about Houston County a moment ago. Houston County, a little part of Humphreys County, a little part of Dixon County, Van Lear, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Part of that now extends into the northern part of Cheatham County. That would be Pleasant View. Springfield, Robertson County, Clarksville, Montgomery County, you've got a severe thunderstorm warning for now. If that extends eastward into Sumner County, be on the lookout from Hendersonville, the other side of White House, on the Sumner County side of White House, back over to the Portland area. This is pushing your way. Logan County, right now, no warning for you, but through here is where we're watching. And if it continues to move eastward here, then those of you near Lewisburg may be on the edge of this severe storm cell for sure, but the tornado-warned part of the storm could push its way toward Russellville, back over near Adairville. We've been watching our camera from Hopkinsville for you this morning, and look at the rain as it continues to come down. Prior to this was about 73, 74 degrees, at now right around 66 degrees, but we can see Hopkinsville for us at this particular point. I do see that what we're looking at right now has probably crossed I-24 and continuing to move into the other side of Christian County. So again, those of you around Christian County, Todd County, be on the lookout. And there's one note that some of the wind shear with this may be pushing between 90 and 100 miles per hour. I'll look at something here that we'll show you from time to time, and this is what we call, the easier way to explain it to you is the debris detector. And so not seeing anything too unique. Where we've got the yellow through here, where we're back over around Hopkinsville. It's a little brighter just south of Hopkinsville and then continuing east. So possibility there. If we saw a little bit more blue on this, then there may be a little bit more indication of some debris being picked up. Doesn't mean, though, that there aren't some twigs that are flying for you at this particular time. But here we go from Hopkinsville, and our good friends in the control room, Kyle with the control of the camera right now, Tom is back there as well. They continue to pan to see if we're able to see anything. And again, there was a report earlier of a tornado on the ground, but right now, just from Hopkinsville, as we continue to pan at this particular time, and the rain continuing to come down at a heavy clip at this particular point. So this has been so far where we've seen some strong winds, some strong storms, and the possibility of a tornado. It continues now to race into toward Elkton, Kentucky, and back over toward Todd County, Kentucky for us there at the time. So here's another look at radar for us as they continue to pan back in the control room there. Let me put just another look at rotation here for us this morning, and where there may be a little bit of rotation, maybe on the leading edge of this right here to the west of Elkton. So again, if you are near Trenton, Kentucky, those of you back over near Elkton, Kentucky, my friends, go ahead, take cover. Let's bring this in a little closer right now. I will identify a few of the streets that are showing up for us now. And with this, if you are through here, so there's Elkton, there's Wilhelmina, there's the Herman community, right around 475, back over near the Trees Shop community. This is where there may be a little bit of rotation. So those of you near Bell's Chapel Road, those of you along Arthur Henderson Road, Morton's Lane, downstream from this, other roads that could be in the path would be Davis Mill Road, Pond River Road, Elkton, those of you in the Elkton community back over near Weathers Avenue, those of you in Elkton along South Street, Airport Road, Shelby Calloway Road, Morningside Drive, back over near Old Allensville Road. If I just called out your street name, go ahead and take cover. There is the danger of a tornado-warned storm moving your way, and even reports earlier of a tornado on the ground through here. Go back here, just see another little area right here. So we've got that main area, but there's a little red that pops up here between Davis Mill Road and State Highway there, 475. So we'll keep an eye on this, but those of you near Davis Mill Road, downstream from that would be George Addison Road, Jim Green Road, back over near Dickinson Road, Gun Club Road, are all areas. Philip Church Road or Philippi Church Road. If you will, go ahead, take cover right now. Downstream from this, things are improving a little bit, but we've got a cluster of tornado warnings through here. For the moment, Logan County, nothing your way, but right now you can see the edge of that tornado warning is just at the edge of the county line there between Logan County and Todd County. Looks like most of Christian County in the clear. There's still a little part of Pembroke that's under the tornado warning right now. Downstream from that, if you are in northern Middle Tennessee, Montgomery County, Springfield, Robertson County, Pleasant View Road, all areas right now with the severe thunderstorm warning. So let me bring this out for you, my friend, to give you kind of a reorient you to what's happening. We've got severe weather threat for us right now. The biggest part of the severe weather threat is happening in the northwestern area for us right now. So Montgomery County, northern Cheatham County, again, this may be pushing its way toward parts of Sumner County. This entire region with a risk of severe weather. Morning storms, while they may have the severe weather with them, we may get a break for some of you this afternoon that may allow a little bit of sunlight and may allow that temperature to hit 85 to 90 degrees. That would destabilize things a bit. Some of the models have it dry this afternoon, but at 85 to 90, if a storm pops this afternoon, which is a possibility, then even some of those storm cells may be on the strong side. Don't let your guard down until we give you the all clear tomorrow morning, because we've got more tonight. So we've got this round that's happening that's right now, some scattered showers and storms for you a little bit later today, and then from, let's say, 10 p.m. tonight through 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, that's when the activity may be more widespread for all of us. This morning activity, as far as the stronger parts along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line, you may get some rain here down around Columbia, back over around Hohenwald. That could be on the strong side, but the bigger threat for severe weather right now is through here from Clarksville, Springfield, even pushing in to White House and Hendersonville, Gallatin. If that holds together, then downstream from that, you're looking at Macon County, Lafayette, Trousdale County, Hartsville. Could even clip a little part of Wilson County there on the northern part of Wilson County there along and north of I-40. But again, I mentioned Davidson County a moment ago. At the moment, not a warning, but if you're around the Rivergate area, if you're in the northern part there of Davidson County, just before you get to Ridgetop, right before you get to the top of Dickerson Road, and you see Watauga Elementary on the right side there. If you're on that part of Dickerson Road from, let's say, Millersville up into Robertson County, some strong wind, strong rain is on the way for you. Even if it's below severe limits, it may have some very heavy rain sales in association with this. So that's the big picture view so that everybody is aware that everyone needs to stay alert throughout the course of the day. Download our Storm Shield app for it later in the day. Let me go back to Hopkinsville for just a moment. And we were looking a moment ago at the warnings. It does look like the heaviest part of that, and you can see there's a big difference right now in what we're seeing rain-wise as far as Hopkinsville is concerned. A moment ago, the wind, the rain were whipping back and forth big time there, but it did bring that temperature down about 10 degrees prior to the rain. You were around 73 degrees. Right now, you are at 73 in Hopkinsville. So Hopkinsville, the city, as far as the tornado warm part of the storm, you are now in the clear, but we continue to have a little part of Christian County there back over near Pembroke that remains under the tornado warning. Go back here for you just a second. Let me put radar back on and actually the storm path. We'll do a look at the rotation here. Even though we've got Pembroke that's still a part of this, it does look like the heavier part of this storm cell right now is inside of Todd County. Now, a new update here for you. We were talking Russellville a moment ago. I mentioned Lewisburg, that if you were downstream from this, you may be put under a warning. Here you go. Logan County, Russellville, Logan County, Lewisburg, Logan County, Auburn, all now under a brand new tornado warning. That warning now extends into Warren County. So it does look like it's a little north of Woodburn there, but does include parts of Bowling Green. So I know from Western Kentucky, many of the students have now left for summer break, but there may still be some folks up that way as far as the campus is concerned, back over near Green Castle as well. So right now, tornado warning for new counties, Logan County, and back over into Warren County, Kentucky. Check again to see what may be showing up from a rotation standpoint at this point, this particular time. And right now, got a couple of areas right in through here near Allensville, but this may be the bigger concern right now, where there may be a little bit of rotation back over near the Elkton, Kentucky area. Let's bring this in, see if we can get a couple of communities and streets identified. Bradshaw, Wilhelmina, along State Highway, U.S. Highway 68 there that takes you out of Elkton and back over near the Daysville community, back over near Gordonsville, Whippoorwill, back over toward Cave Springs. You are downstream from this particular storm cell right now, the Danby community as well. So these cities that I just mentioned, we even identify a few streets here so that some of you along Stratton Road, Williams Hill Road, Millers Valley Road, back over to near, I believe, P. Ridge, Sharon Grove Road for us there. Even downstream from that would be Crittenden Road, Daysville Road, back over near the Gordonsville community, Crossroads community. All these areas are downstream from where this particular storm cell is racing 65 to 70 miles per hour. You put a storm path here on the leading edge of where we may be seeing some rotation right now. So these communities, and again, it's been racing 70, 75 miles per hour. Russellville, Auburn, Bowling Green, and these are communities that we actually called out a little earlier this morning that if this held together, be on the lookout, it was pushing your way. So here we go now. So at the moment, we are at 929, and so Russellville, you've got this may be pushing in at least the heavier part of it over the next 10 or so minutes. Auburn, Bowling Green, halfway community, and then downstream from that, should it continue to hold together, at least as a strong storm nonetheless, back over near the Scottsville community there for us this morning. Check what we're seeing with hail right now. And as far as hail is concerned, we're still seeing a little bit of it, but again, nothing as impressive as it was a little earlier. You can kind of see from our storm hail tracks here that earlier this was producing much more in the way of hail downstream. So look at the colors there in West Tennessee. So yeah, so it still has a punch, but not to the degree that it was earlier for those of you in Montgomery County, back over into the Robertson County area. New severe thunderstorm warning right now. So we've got part of Logan County with a tornado warning. The southern part of Logan County is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. That warning has now been extended into Simpson County as a severe thunderstorm warning back over toward Franklin. So along I-65 there from Franklin, Kentucky to Woodburn, back up to Bowling Green, most of that area from that I just mentioned is either under a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning right now. Got this cluster of storms. Here's a wider view so that everybody else has kind of an idea of what's happening right now. Most of our southern counties, not a whole lot for us at the current time. Here's a look at radar in motion right now, and you can see some of the rain as it's moved in over the last several hours. And look at all of that lightning that we continue to see in the northwestern corner of the mid-state. So this has been moving to the east, but if you are around, let's say, Nashville, just a little bit of light rain, you get south of Nashville, Franklin, Columbia, Murfreesboro, back over to Fayetteville. At the moment you're away, just a fair amount of cloud cover, but then we start to see some breaks in the clouds. So this is something that we'll keep an eye on for a little bit later today. This region right through here where we've got breaks in the clouds, that may be part of what we see later today to give us a mix of sun and clouds. And while the clouds are keeping temperatures in the 70s right now, with some breaks in those clouds later today, then that may allow those temperatures to pop between 85 and 90 and make things destabilize a little bit. There is another little cluster that we're watching just to the north of that, and this is an area that's already seen some severe weather for us this morning. Through here, right now, some flash flood warning. So at least this second round that we're seeing from Illinois back over to Missouri has some heavy rain and flash flood warnings, but for now, no severe storm warnings. But you let that come in during the afternoon hours here, that could change in an instant. So here's what we're watching right now. Through here, severe thunderstorm warning, and then within that cluster of severe storm warnings are the tornado warnings that we're watching right now for Logan County, Warren County, and still a little part of Todd County. So Christian County, part of you remain under a severe thunderstorm warning, but you have now been cleared from the tornado warning. So again, Christian County, you have been cleared from the tornado warning. We watch it now from Todd County, Logan County, and then back over into Warren County. Look at all the rain, look at all the lightning that continues to come down. If I do a lightning count, just what you see in the red box there, just under really 1,400 lightning strikes that are showing up. Let me go and check out our camera from Clarksville. So Clarksville right now, you don't have a tornado warning, but there's still some very heavy rain that is moving through your way here at the current time. And let me bring that camera up for you, my friend. And here we go. Look at the heavy rain now moving across Clarksville, downtown there for us this morning. Our camera, by the way, is located at City Hall in Clarksville. And our friends in the control room, thank you very much for panning this around. You remain under a severe thunderstorm warning, and in a short amount of time, you have picked up over a half an inch, just about 2/3 of an inch of rainfall your way. So heavy wind, heavy rain, and that's going to be the key for all of us this afternoon. Even if you don't have a storm warning, these storm cells have the possibility of putting down a lot of rain in a short amount of time. And because of that is the reason that we've got a flood watch for the entire area through 7 o'clock in the morning. So you see the flashing there, that's the lightning that we're seeing within this storm cell there. So very heavy rain in downtown Clarksville. Again, our camera there is at City Hall in Clarksville as this storm cell continues to race at this part of it, probably around 60 to 70 miles per hour. But before the rain, 73 in Clarksville, you're 62, similar to what we saw in Hopkinsville, where you were around 73, 74 before the rain came in. And then once the rain moved in, dropped down to about 62 to 63 degrees. So that's our setup for the course of the afternoon. Here is another look at the big picture view. Rain for all of us before tomorrow morning. Now, some of us in the northern counties, you've got the rain right now, the heavy rain cells at this particular time. As I pointed out a moment ago, not as much over these southern areas down here. You may get a spotty shower or a thunderstorm during the day or during the afternoon, but through here where you've got rain right now and then rain falling on top of this area again later today or tonight will only aggravate the situation out there. So that's why this flood watch is out through 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, covering just about all of the News Channel 5 viewing area with the exception of a couple of counties down through here. That would be Lincoln, Moore, and Franklin counties. Right now, though, because of the heavy rain, we've got a flash flood warning that is out for back over around Callaway County, and that's where you actually had one of our first tornado warnings within the News Channel 5 area. Right now, you've got heavy rain, and that continues, so it would not be out of the question. Montgomery County, Christian County, Logan County, where you've had heavy rain, that if you have not put under a flash flood warning, you may at least end up with a flood advisory. And the reason this flood watch is out is because with the rain that we've had all week and then more rain falling on top of it, then that could aggravate some of those smaller creeks and streams. Those of you know in your community, those streets are areas that flood very easily, those flood-prone areas that doesn't take a ton of rain to flood in the first place, but you get another inch or so of rain on top of those areas that have already seen rain, the ground really can't hold a ton more water, so that water just, for the most part, instead of being absorbed into the ground, just runs off. And so that rain runs off into the creek. The creek then rises rather quickly. That creek has got to put the water somewhere else, so it goes into either a bigger creek or stream and then eventually into some of our larger rivers and streams across the area. So that's the reason the entire region has the flood watch out now through tomorrow morning. In addition to that, the entire area with the risk of severe weather. So stay weather aware throughout the course of the day, throughout tonight. We will note now that brand new tornado watch has now been issued for a good chunk of our area. So brand new tornado watch now including Nashville, Williamson County, Franklin, Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, Lebanon, Wilson County right now, and Dixon, back over towards Centerville, Cookeville, Crossville, Jamestown. All of those areas are now under a tornado watch for the next couple of hours. So tornado watch, and we will stay with you out the course of the day. We'll continue with the live coverage until these tornado warnings come to an end. But let's go back to our camera from Clarksville right now, and the rain continues to come down extremely. Look at this, wow. That rain comes down very quickly here. That's a blinding rain. So you think about our camera there and how it's hard to see. Think about somebody now in a car driving in a blinding rain. So I need you all to be careful if you're out and about today. Stay weather aware. Download our Storm Shield app so that you've got weather in the palm of your hand. There is radar that is there for you as well. But in addition to that, it will give you an alert. If you happen to have the GPS feature enabled, it will give you an alert for no matter where you happen to be within the News Channel 5 viewing area, but anywhere in the country. Get your NOAA weather radios. I know they warn for the entire county, but if you have a loss of power, then you've got a battery backup there. Go ahead and charge your cell phone right now. If you've got, like at my house, I've got the cell phone chargers. You've got them as well. But some of you also have those second backup supplies. So you've got the extra battery boost. Go ahead and make sure that all of your devices are charged in the event that you happen to lose electricity today, and especially overnight tonight. you need a way to make sure that you're still getting weather information. So if you've got the alerts enabled on your phone, you lose power, but the phone is charged up, then you can still follow us and get information on your phone. Let me check to see if there's anything in safe places. There may not be as many in safe places right now, but let me just do a quick check here. One of the things that you can do is go to our News Channel 5 website, go to the weather page. Under weather, you'll see weather, and then right next to it, you'll see safe places. And right now, actually, I've got two that are listed here. So if you go to newschannel5.com, go to the weather page. Next to weather, you'll see safe places. You'll click it. It will then tell you to select a county. So I've got two counties that are listed. From Putnam County right now, we've got the Nunley Pinewood Tornado Shelter and the Little Lot Duck River Tornado Shelter. And then from there over in Putnam County at the moment, just Monterey First Baptist Church. Now, again, kind of an explainer here on safe places. Like school closings, if no one is called in, you will not see a place listed. The churches or the community centers will call their local EMA, and then the local EMA is notified by them on which shelters will be open, and then the EMA friends in your county, if they have signed up. Not everybody has signed up. For example, at the moment, we're working with Metro Nashville, Davidson County, but they've not officially signed up just yet, so you wouldn't necessarily see a listing for any shelters within Davidson County. But if your county has signed up and a shelter opens, you can go to Safe Places, and the nice thing is, at the top of it, you'll see a paw print. If that paw print is green, they are pet friendly. If it's red, then they are not pet friendly. So just kind of keep that in mind for the afternoon. But this is the setup for us right now. Level 3 risk for all of us, my friend. Level 3 risk for just about everybody. But here's the deal. Don't get hung up on the numbers. Just know the entire region with a threat of severe weather as we go through the afternoon and evening hours. You see several waves there. Here's a wave right now. So it's hard to sometimes put timing on this, but we've got a wave moving through now. We'll watch to see if anything else happens to pop up later today. And then the biggest threat for all of us, 10 p.m. tonight through 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So get you back to radar for an instant here so that we can kind of update you on what is going on.